Hello, and welcome to the Flick Advisor. Today we're going to review Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Okay, so Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is directed by James Gunn. The cast from the first Guardians of the Galaxy returns. You have Chris Pratt, as Star-Lord, or Peter Quill. You have Zoe Saldana. You have Vin Diesel returns as Groot, but now as Baby Groot. Bradley Cooper as Rocket. You have Dave Bautista as Drax. So the whole band is back together, and they've become more of a family as time has gone on since the first Guardians of the Galaxy. As a matter of fact, they are now respected in the galaxy. They're known throughout the area as the Guardians of the Galaxy. They're a respected team, and people pay them to help out. And so that's how the movie actually starts. The movie actually starts out with, I'm not going to spoil anything, the movie starts out with them on a mission to help protect something that's very important to this group of very pretentious people who can't spare any of their own time or any of their own people to help save their situation.
It is our duty to cleanse the universe of this weakness.
You know, they told me you people were conceited douchebags, but that isn't true at all. Dude. I'm using my wrong eye.
So they hire the Guardians. Something goes wrong in that situation, and the Guardians have to go on the run. Now, as the Guardians go on the run, they run into Quill's father, Peter Quill's father, and the story proceeds from there.
After all these years, I've found you.
And who the hell are you?
I'm your dad, Peter.
One of the things that worked so well to me about the original Guardians of the Galaxy, the thing that was the big surprise for myself, was the amount of heart that the movie had. Guardians of the Galaxy, it feels like it's to be cheesy. It feels like it should be a run-of-the-mill superhero / comic book movie, but it's more than that. The soundtrack makes it more than that. The camaraderie between the cast members and the characters on screen makes it more than that. There's just a feel-good vibe about the movie. It's really colorful. There's something that feels good about watching Guardians of the Galaxy. It's the type of movie that you feel good watching, and it gives you like positive vibes. It's really weird that way.
What's that? He says, welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy. Only he didn't use frickin'.
This movie has that same energy. It has that same feel. And that's important because I think that's what set the Guardians of the Galaxy movies apart from the other Marvel movies in the Marvel Universe. The voice acting is all really good. Baby Groot, I was a little bit worried they were going to do too much Baby Groot cuteness. But every time Baby Groot is on the screen, your heart just melts and you have fun with it.
Don't push this button. Because that will set off the bomb immediately and we'll all be dead. Now repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Kurt Russell as Peter Quill's dad, in my opinion, does a really good job. I like that there's a serious tone in the movie underneath all the fluff. Underneath all the fluff and the pretty colors. And there's a lot of corny and cheesy moments, but they're still heartfelt. There's still some dread, some darkness in the movie. Especially when the villain is revealed and his plans are revealed. There is a sense that all could be lost when those moments arrive in the movie. As with the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, this movie, the soundtrack plays a big part. The soundtrack is almost a character in and of itself in the movie. You'll find many times they'll find an excuse to bring the music in. They need to listen to music while they're fighting, or something like that, where the music will be playing in the scene, and the music is actually a part of the scene, and it gives the movie another level because the soundtrack is so good. Also, there's a father aspect. There's a father-son dynamic in the movie that I think works well. There's two father-son dynamics in the movie. I'm not spoiling anything. That work really, really well in the movie. Once again, I feel like it's one of those things that gives this movie like a little bit of that extra heart. There's a couple of cameos. The cameos are kind of neat when you see them. Of course, keep your eyes open for the Stan Lee cameo, because of course it's going to be in there. When I try to think about things that don't work for Guardians, I'm coming up very short. Here's the thing about it, though. If there's something about the first Guardians you didn't like, that's only going to be amplified in the second movie. Everything that took place in the first Guardians is here, but it's here in spades. So if there was an element about the first one that you didn't like, prepare to have more of it in the second. One thing is the stingers. So like after the end of the movie, you got to stick around, because there's about 4 or 5 post-credit sequences that are there for you, to make you sit through the credits. 4 or 5 stingers is quite a bit. But if you want to check them out, I'm just letting you know that they're there. It's not really a complaint, but one thing I wish there was one of those big moments for Rocket, because Rocket is probably my favorite character in the thing. And Rocket had a few big moments in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, when he catches the gun and he's like,
oh, yeah.
When he's so excited about getting the gun and getting into action with it. Rocket has a lot of those little moments in the first movie. He doesn't quite have those in this one. He has a few touching moments. He has a few, like I said, heartfelt moments, but he doesn't really have those action moments where, you're looking at the screen, you see him, he's doing his work, and you're really just like excited for him. I thoroughly enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2. I think it's a step up from the first one in pretty much every respect. I give Guardians an 8 out of 10. I think it's an improvement on the first one. Yeah, it's going to be cheesy. Yeah, it's going to be corny. There's going to be silly moments. So if you don't like those things, if you don't like special effects, if you don't like watching a talking raccoon on the screen, you're not going to like it. But if you walk in knowing all those things are there, I give it an 8 out of 10. I have some more reviews coming for you. I'm thinking about opening up some new features, possibly even like a fashion segment, because I'm really getting into that. There's also just like some lifestyle segments and also challenges. I plan on putting those into the channel. Let me know what you think of Guardians of the Galaxy. Please, hit the like button, subscribe. It's the Flick Advisor signing out. Thank you.